Hey guys, so today we're taking a look at EZA, AGL, LR Gohan. For some reason that I don't have an answer for, I can't explain it. Unexplainable mystery of Global Dokkan. They did not release this character as EZA at the same time on Global as they did on JP, but nonetheless, we do have access to it now, so let's go ahead and talk about what he can do, and then we'll jump into some events here. So first things first, we'll talk about what his passive skill changed to. So prior to his transformation, attack and defense 150%, key +2, plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% at the start of each turn, key up to 8, and attack and defense up to 80 additional percent. Then he guards all attacks with a high chance of launching an additional super attack if HP is 58% or more at the start of turn. Then he gets a high chance of performing a critical hit when there is an android's category enemy. Super attack effects, so he's infinitely stacking defense, right? Raises defense, colossal damage to the enemy, and then he lowers attack. That is new. The lowering attack was not on this character prior to the EZA. Then when he goes ahead and transforms, things get rather long here. So he changes tech key spheres to AGL key spheres for 4 turns from when he transforms. He gets 158% attack and defense. Then he gets an additional 20% attack and 10% defense per key sphere obtained. Then he gets an additional key +1 per key spheres obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL and tech excluded, to rainbow key spheres when facing only one enemy. The reason why it's AGL and tech excluded is because he changes tech to AGL anyway, so it wouldn't really work out. Then he launches an additional super attack when facing multiple enemies. That is a guaranteed super. High chance of launching an additional super attack and high chance of performing a critical hit if HP is 50% or less at start of turn, which is guaranteed to happen if you transform, right? You have to be at 58% or less HP in order to transform with this character anyway. So that is guaranteed to activate on the turn you transform with this character. And then when your team has a Super Saiyan Goku attacking in the same turn, he gets an additional 59% attack when performing an Ultra Super Attack. And if HP is 59% or more when performing an Ultra Super Attack, you launch an additional Super Attack. So basically what they want you to do with this character is transform, which means you're going to be under 58% attack, or sorry, under 58% HP, which means you then get a high chance of launching an additional super. And then if you heal up via the AGL orbs that you get from this guy orb changing, you'll then, in theory, heal above 59% HP, and you'll be able to launch another super attack, right? So you could technically do 4 supers post-transformation with this character, which basically means you win. Like, there are very few enemies in the game that can actually survive that turn from him. And then the super attack effects become greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn on both the 12 and 18 key super attack effects. And then for the 18 key, he also now greatly lowers attack and defense, which is very, very good. So I built this character to be more offensive. I've given him basically maxed out additional, except for the silver orb, because I already had that equipped to this character before he got his EZA, and I don't feel like destroying a level 5 crit, but crit can still be useful for him, even though he doesn't get a high chance post-transformation anyway, right? Regardless, 25 crit, or not 25 crit, 25 additional pretty much means that he has a 50% chance to activate his hidden potential system additional just from any attack that he does, right? Which is very good. And then in terms of his links, those are his links. So yeah, I gave him more attack, so he's at 23.2k attack. I think there's two different philosophies you can look at in order to build this character the way you want to build him, because this is a character that is very different pre-transformation as opposed to post-transformation. Pre-transformation, he's another one of these generic stacking guard characters. But the thing about this character is he's on like 50 billion teams. Look at this. He's on 1 million teams. He has the generic Super Saiyan Link set. So this is a very flexible, very, very good slot 1 character that you can use on, again, literally any of these teams. And he will be a good slot 1 character. So you can build him defensively to sort of fulfill that role, sort of not even worry about transforming with this character. But for me, someone who's more interested in seeing big numbers, I want to kill enemies as fast as possible. I am probably going to utilize this character more post-transformation. I'm going to try and fit him into teams that are actually allowing him to transform. So I went with more of an offensive build for this character because that's just the way I like to have fun with the game, right? So it's going to depend on what you want to do with this character. That'll determine how you build him. So I guess we should look at his active skill condition, which again has not changed prior to EZA. And you guys could go back and look at the videos I made when this guy first came out. I was not at all a fan of how they designed this character, and I still am not a fan of how this condition is. Obviously, the condition is way better now than it used to be because we have access to a lot better android characters now that fit on teams with them because of the category system. So let's see. So it can be activated when HP is 58% or less with android 16 on the team, or if HP is 58% or less with an existing android category ally or enemy starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle once only. So you have to have an android category ally on your team or be fighting one in order for him to transform, which I think is very dumb. Very, very stupid. I don't really understand the reasoning behind having to restrict this character so heavily to having certain characters be on his team or be fighting specific events. There's a lot more Android enemies, right? Cell Max, we have the Cell Red Zone event, we have the Gamma 1 and 2 Red Zone events. So there's a lot of events like that exist now that actually allow this Gohan to be able to transform more efficiently against difficult content. But if you're not fighting an Android enemy, then you have to put an Android on your team, which is, again, it's not as difficult as it was, but you're still being forced to build your team around this character in order to have him transform, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but again, at least it's easier than it used to be. All right, so we're going to jump into the Frieza Red Zone stage. Again, I like to do the Frieza Red Zone fight just because I think it's a long enough fight and it's a difficult enough fight to sort of see the most that we can see out of these characters that like tend to build up to be able to perform their best, while also still being difficult at the same time. So we're going to be using the LR Gods team, and the reason why is because this is a team where we can actually fit Gamma 1 and 2 onto to allow Gohan to transform, while also having a good rotation for Gohan next to the Tech Carnival Goku, who I actually think they share all 7 links with each other, which is very, very good. So yeah, both the gods are going to be floating. We're going to be floating Piccolo. The only downside, I guess, to this team setup is that the Gamma 1 and 2 aren't actually going to be on the 200% leader skill. They have just the 170 movie lead, right? Or movie hero lead. So in addition to that, we're going to be bringing the Goku family support memory and a Princess Snake. I guess, again, we have to fall below 50% HP to be able to transform with Gohan, and that's really what we're going to be aiming for here. Hopefully we can take enough damage before we get to the final phase. And then once we get the transformation off from that point forward, it'll pretty much just be a manslaughter by Gohan, I think. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how this goes. All right. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. We'll work with this, but that is really, really bad because we have to rotate Carnival Goku off turn 3. So he is not going to be getting stacked up as much as I would want for him, which is really annoying. And then the Gammas aren't together. I'm actually going to reset this. I'll be right back. Okay, this is much better. At least, Goku's still in slot 7, but at least we'll have him be on rotation with Gohan his first turn of appearance. So this is good. The Gammas are together. I am going to be okay, completely fine with this. We'll work with this. Let's go. Okay, so Gohan should actually work pretty well with the gods, I believe, at the same time. Again, just one of these generic Super Saiyan characters that have a lot of generic Super Saiyan links. It sounds boring, but it works effectively in this game because of how many Saiyans exist that are very good, like the gods, like Tech Carnival Goku, like STR Carnival Goku, like all these Super Saiyan characters. So we have, what is this, 5 out of 7 active here with the gods, just casually. Okay, so just don't forget that Gohan is guarding because we are above the 58% HP threshold, and don't forget he also has a high chance to do an additional, which is going to be infinitely stacking his defense at the same time, and he's also building up ki and attack and defense per turn. So every single time, he's going to be the worst that he can be turn 1 because this is a build-up character. And then I guess that goes for a lot of characters, right, in this game at this point. A lot of characters take time to build up. So let's go ahead and just have Gohan launch 18 ki here. Technically 19 ki. And then we'll have the gods build up as well. I don't want to get... I have to get super effective against all types, so I can't avoid it. Okay, whatever. And then we'll just have Piccolo do this. I would rather go through with this as slow as possible, but it's going to be tough. Almost 8 million right away. Again, I did build this Gohan to be more offensive because I'm building him around the post-transformed state. Nice, there's the additional super. I'm assuming that that's the passive, but I did give my Gohan 25 additional, so potentially could be. Okay, it was the passive, and then we got a normal attack on the hidden potential additional, but then the gods are going to be stacking, so it's fine. Because the gods are going to be floating, both of the gods are going to be floating, I think it is pretty important to at least get them some stacks in, because later on they will get decimated. Okay, so let's move on to the Gamma turn. I think you could make a legitimate argument that, like, this team isn't as good as a different build you could make for Gohan just because the Gamma's being on 170. I am not worried at all about Gamma 1. Gamma 2 could get potentially beat up later on in the event, especially because the final phase is Tech, full power Frieza. But I am way more worried than the Gammas. I'm more worried about the gods floating around here. I think the gods have the potential. I think if you ran this team 200 times through this stage, I think more often than not you would get killed by the gods dying more so than the Gammas dying. So that's what I'm more worried about. But I'm not really worried in general, but that's what I think we would die from if we were to die here. Okay, I assume we're just going to kill him, so let's just give as much ki as possible. Again, I want to go through this as slow as I can, but it's tough. This team is just very good. All right, that's going to hurt the gods. Actually, no, we're guarding, right? Yeah, the gods are guarding. Gamma 2 got hit a little hard. Okay, that's fine. So Gamma 2 will build up here when he attacks. I'm actually hoping we get a lot of additional normals. I kind of don't want to just, again, obliterate this Frieza here. All right, nice. He did an additional, which is good. All right, give me like 3 normal attacks. Even though I think we're just gonna, he's probably dead here because the gods are probably going to kill. Yep, there's the super. All right, we're just going to get like 5 supers in this turn. Watch. Normal. Normal. Okay, stop. You're good. Okay, that actually was pretty decent. I think we're still going to kill him because they're effective against all types here. But again, getting stacks in for this character early on I think is good. I think he's dead, right? He dies to this? Maybe? No. Actually lived. Okay, so we can get an extra stack in with Gohan here in a second. I'm going to prioritize Gohan over Carnival Goku because it is his showcase. So once again, with Carnival Goku, we do have all 7 links active. This is what I mentioned earlier. This is one of the reasons why having a quote-unquote generic Super Saiyan link set like this Gohan is very effective, because we have units like this Carnival Goku, STR Carnival Goku, the AGL Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, the gods, like a billion different Super Saiyan characters. By the way, when we get to the 8th anniversary, the Buu Saga, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta also have a link set similar to that. Just a very, very flexible and good link set for this Gohan that I think will allow him to be good for a long time. And also, Int Namek Goku has 7 out of 7 links to this Gohan. So when Namek Goku gets his EZA, and it might seem crazy that I'm talking about Int Namek Goku getting an EZA, but I actually don't think it's like years and years and years away. I think it's not years and years away. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku got an EZA during the 8th anniversary, so that will be coming up as well. Again, a lot of good Saiyan characters that will link up, you know, just inherently good with this Gohan because of how strong his link set is. All right, so this is only the second turn. He's already at 335k defense, pretty decent. Let's go ahead and just give him as much ki as we can. And then, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do here. It was higher defense. The gods do slightly, so we'll give them the tech orbs to heal up a little bit more. And then this guy will be toasted here. All right, 8.2. Again, slowly building up. All right. All right, so third form Frieza here. This is a pretty damn good rotation. You actually, the only downside, I guess, not to the team, but just to the way that I want to play the event here, it's very difficult to hold back because we're starting at 12 ki with all these TURs. So not much I can do here. I mean, you just click key spheres and that's it. There's not much strategy here with this team that starts at 12 ki and all the characters. Whatever, let's just do this. I don't believe we'll fall below 50% HP on this turn. There's not really... Even if he supers Gamma 2, I mean, Gamma 2 is going to have more than enough defense. Plus, he also has the 50% chance to nullify the ki-based super, so... Yeah, I don't... We might have to try and go out of our way to actually... Yeah, good luck damaging Gamma 1. We might have to actually go out of our way here to fall below the threshold. We'll see. We will see. Like, it might be something like putting the gods in front of AGL Frieza in slot 1 or something, and hopefully they get super prior to them attacking. Like, that might be what we try and do next turn. We'll see. While this fight can be challenging, I think the first 3 phases, like up until final form Frieza, so like this is the final phase of it being like kind of not hard at all. Final form, like the difference between this phase and Final Form Frieza, the next phase, is actually pretty significant. Like it hits way harder in Final Form Frieza. Okay, yeah, he's just dead. Gamma 2 just decided he didn't want to play anymore. Okay, so we're gonna head into Final Form Frieza next turn. Piccolo should kill, I think. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he won't. 2.4 is very low. This is annoying though, because we're going into the next rotation. I gave you full additional Piccolo. Come on. Yeah, we're going into this happened. This is now the second turn in a row where we've had like the boss at like 1 HP. So this sucks because we can't really build up our units. 425. Okay, so he's building up pretty quickly. Let's do this. It's just tough to build them up when we're fighting bosses that have 1 health for each turn. All right, so this next turn is where we'll try and fall below the HP threshold against the AGL Frieza here. All right, there are... Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll put Gamma 2 in the front is what we'll do here. We'll do this. Again, the reason why they're doing this is because I want to fall below 50% HP. If Frieza Super is in the front, would we die? Would Gamma 2 just straight up die? I think Is Gamma 1 not guarding anymore? I think he's probably not. Yeah, he's not guarding anymore. Actually, would Gamma 1 take damage? He has 50% damage reduction, right? I don't think so. I'm just worried that we would actually die if Gamma 2 goes in the front here. I think we could. Is he really going to do 658k? He could. Let's do this, and then if we die, we'll jump back in, and I'll just cut back to Final Form Frieza, hopefully with a better built-up Gohan and Goku in the rotation. Let's just do it. See what happens. Okay, how much do we take here? Is it 650k? Okay, we are fine. That actually worked out perfectly. Okay, cool. I mean, he can super again on this turn, but I don't think he would kill anyone on this rotation. All right, so we're going to transform next turn. A transformation that I don't think I've seen in multiple years on my account. Again, he can super these guys. I don't think he would kill us if we super them. We'll see. By the way, we also are going to have the revival active next turn with Carnival Goku. So even if we get killed next turn, we can revive. Okay, triple super. Go ahead and super if you want. You won't do anything. He did super. Okay. I mean, we'll take a little damage, but I don't think we're dying. Are we dead? Wow. Okay. Well, sure. Thank you. Like I just said, I think the gods would kill us more often than the Gammas would. Okay, we are back. I guess I should have transformed with the gods, huh? I did not think they would take nearly that much damage. I guess I was wrong. All right, so I actually... Gamma 1 is only taking like 2 hits or something like that, so he actually could get smacked up here if he gets super right away, but let's just go ahead and do this. We will be moving on. Actually, if he gets super right away, that actually could be good. Because again, we still have to fall below the HP threshold, so let's just see if he's going to super right away. And then we will move on to Final Form Frieza once again here. Alright, let's see how this works. Super? Super? Okay. Well, we tried. Because next turn, we're definitely not falling below the the threshold. We have been able to get a lot of supers in with Gohan and the Carnival Goku, so they both have stacked a decent amount at this point. So they'll be pretty much untouchable, even from this Final Form Frieza. I think he won't be able to really do much. All right, so let's go. With Piccolo rotation as well, yeah, this is definitely a rotation that exists in the mobile game Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. All right, look at this. 467k for Carnival Goku, and then 649 for Gohan, both guarding, both stacking. Really not much that Frieza can do here. I mean, I guess we'll put Gohan in the front just because I want to see him take the hit, right? It's his showcase. Let's go ahead and give him max key, I guess, with this. This should be a really good turn for him. We'll give Carnival Goku this as well. And then I don't care if Piccolo's super, so we'll just do this. All right, Gohan, what do you got for us here? 11.2, huh? With a 50% chance to do an additional super. And then 25 additional. Damn, he didn't get it. That sucks. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how much this does. You take that okay. Okay, so now the game becomes, how do we fall below 58% HP? And clearly, it's going to have to be on the other rotation, because these guys are not taking damage. Okay, Piccolo continues to get additionals every turn, even though I don't even intend to super with him. I guess it's going to have to be on Gamma 2 again. I mean, we saw Gamma 2 live the super last turn, but it was just barely. Let's do this. I feel like there's a better chance he supers in slot 2, and Gamma 2 will build up his defense, but... Actually, is that Frieza's super attack a key-based super? I don't think so. It's like, it's rocks, right? It shouldn't be a key-based super. So if we get a few supers in with Gamma 2, like at least just one super with Gamma 2, we'll take damage still, but we obviously wouldn't die, and I think it would still be enough to bring us below the threshold that we need to be. So let's do this. Let's keep things like this. Let's see how this goes. For the gods, 283, it's not good. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Okay, no super. I am really hoping he supers Gamma 2. And then Gamma 2 takes just enough to be able to allow us to fall below the threshold that we need to. Let's see. Alright, Gamma 2. Don't go crazy here. Alright, after this you're good. We don't need another super. Just sit there and take the hit. Sit there and take the hit, please. Okay. I don't think he's doing much damage if we get super here. Will we? Okay, please just super. Please? Please? Okay, well, we tried. And he's gonna die here. Yep. Okay, let's move on to full power. It's a lot of attacks at the end. And here's where the gods kill us again. We do this. Is this what we do here? I don't think Gohan would die to a super. I mean, he's guarding. The gods have to 18 key. There's no, like... Yeah, whatever. Let's just do that. There's no negotiating this 18 key. We have to get that for them. They can nullify that first hit there. Okay. I guess we'll do it this way. Okay. This is going to do damage, but it's not going to do a lot of damage, I don't think. 300k max. 260, it's pretty good. 360 is very hard. What is our HP now? I think we're just above 60. I need to take slightly more damage. Will the normal attack on Goku... No, it won't do enough. He's stacked too much. Alright. Will the normal attack on these guys do enough if they don't dodge? Alright, I need these guys not to dodge, and I need the... normal tech to do enough damage. Okay, well, yeah, this sucks because we already rotated off our Goku, so we're not going to get the extra attack buff anyway if Gohan transforms. So I mean, this is kind of a lost cause at this point. But all right, I guess we'll finish Frieza off, and then we'll move on to a different event where I will try my best to get the transformation. It's not easy. Let's not heal at all. I mean, Gambitsu's probably going to get us killed, right? Ideally, he supers Gamma 1. Oh, okay, hold up. Hold on. We're good, I think. I don't think Gamut is going to take damage from normals. Piccolo will be okay because we're running a full movie hero rotation here, so yeah. Yeah, we have enough HP anyway, so we're good. Again, the only problem with this is that we rotated off our Super Saiyan Goku, so Gohan's not going to get the additional attack buff from ATK super attacking. But I felt like it was necessary to rotate that Goku off because of the way he was attacking last turn. Like, if the gods were in slot 3 and he got supered, and they got supered, it was instant death. Like, they legitimately would have taken, what, 1.5 million damage or something like that? There was no living that. So I think I made the right choice there. All right, and then Piccolo's going to super, get some extra defense. And I believe we should be able to get a Dokkan attack next turn as well, especially with all the orb changing that Gohan is doing next turn. At least we get to see it. I'll still do another event where we get to see a better version of this Gohan transformation, but at least we get to see the actual transformation. Yeah, this is a horrible rotation. Do I use the... I guess I... Nah, let's just go with Gohan here. All right, we get AGL orb changing and rainbow orb changing. Nice. Okay, that's a lot of orbs. So defensively, what are we at here? We're gonna have we're gonna have 5 out of 7 active because of Kamehameha and Legendary Power. 577, that is before we even get orbs. This is 10 orbs, 11 orbs. Let's go with the 11 orbs here. We're gonna heal up a lot. Okay, we're healed up above 58%. 823. Again, this is without a Super Saiyan Goku on rotation, so we are not going to have his monstrous attack stat. I am not going to use the active skills of the gods. I think Gohan will just kill anyway, and we're gonna get a Dokkan. The only thing I really wish is not going to happen is Frieza is not going to super right away. If he does, GG, I guess. Okay. 15 million attack stat with no Goku. So that's pretty good. By the way, he's guaranteed to super twice with a third super that has a 50% chance. Or sorry, yeah, third super that has a 50% chance to activate, and then the hidden potential system, which he has 25 additional. So we won. Okay, we didn't even get to see like his 500 extra attacks coming in, but I'm going to cut. Let's move on to another event where we can actually get a good version of this transformation. Alrighty, so we are here in the Shadow Dragons stage of the Red Zone, and we actually did fall below 50% HP. I made sure, went out of my way to do this, because unfortunately they didn't change the condition. So we're going to go ahead and transform Gohan here, and we do actually have a pretty insane rotation for him. We have a support unit with Piccolo, and we have a Super Saiyan Goku here. So this is going to be a very good turn for Gohan. It is only turn 5, so we only had a few turns to sack his defense. His defense is only at 540k. I mean, still pretty decent. 540k is not low. That just goes to show how fast this Gohan is actually able to stack his defense. So we will go ahead and play this once again, and then we'll go ahead and proceed to destroy Oceania Shenron in like one hit. All right, double orb change here. Oh, that was terrible. Let me see something here. Oh, because there was no tech. Yeah, there was no tech keys here, so I guess that's why it was pretty bad. All right, I guess we'll try and find a way to maneuver this to Gohan's. Actually, do I? 457. Let's just put Gohan in slot 1, whatever. Just give him 7 orbs. That's not great, but it's not bad. 7 orbs, it's like that. All right, so defense jumps up to 568. We do have the Goku, and we have support from Piccolo here. Let's go ahead and see what kind of numbers we're looking at with this rotation here. All right, supering right away is actually really annoying. 100K is fine. All right, 22.7 million. Okay. And we didn't get the additional. Okay, well, whatever. Because again, we got unlucky with the orbs there because he's supposed to change tech orbs to AGL orbs, but there were no tech orbs, which means we couldn't heal, which means we couldn't get the additional. So, yeah, that was a bad reaction there, bad chain reaction. All right, so I'm actually what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and actually stay below 58% HP going into this next turn, which is not going to be hard to do. And we'll see if we get better luck with the orbs next turn. So I'm actually going to do... has Gamma 1 even been hit at all? I don't think so. I don't think he's been hit a single time. Let's just do this. I'm not going to get same type orbs here. Let's just do this. Let's just do that. And then we'll stay below 50% HP. Okay, he's still guarding at least. Yeah, because he was in slot 7 to start out with. And then we should be able to get the monster turn next turn against the next phase. Wow. That's annoying. Okay. So unfortunately, we're not going to have the support next turn because Piccolo's not going to be on rotation anymore, but hopefully we have better luck with the orbs here. Still going to be double orb changing because it's for 4 turns, so. 1, 2. Okay, that is better. Only problem. Do we just revive? I think if we get hit in the front, we're probably dead. Would we die? Actually, would we die? I don't think so. 409,000. We're gonna heal from this. I mean, yeah, the problem is we're gonna heal from that, but then if we take a super in slot 1, it's probably gonna again bring us below the 58% HP threshold because we have to be above 50% when attacking to get the additional super. Whatever. Let's just see how it goes. He's not gonna kill us. He's not gonna do 457k defense or 457k damage to a character that has 550k defense. I don't think this guy hits that hard. So let's just do this, and let's just do. Actually, let's transform with them. I don't want to deal with the gods right now. Maybe he's not gonna super. We'll see. Okay, well, Alvaro. Okay, yeah. Okay, well. All right, 23 million. Hopefully we get the 50% chance to super here. We do still have 25 hidden potential additional. Okay, thanks. Maybe I should have just had Goku revive on this turn, man. I don't think we get the rainbow, not the rainbow, the AGL orb changing anymore from Gohan. I think it's been too many turns at this point. If this guy died with super, he might. If we die, I'm just ending the video. This has been a pretty bad showing, I think. I think I've been getting pretty unlucky in this video, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, we're not gonna die now. All right, let's see how this next turn plays out. Actually, I should have brought a Senzu Bean, right? Because the Ice Shenron locks. Well, it's not really going to matter when we one-shot this guy anyway, right? Let's be honest, Nova's not living a super attack from Gohan, so it doesn't even matter that we're not going to get the additionals, because he's just going to die in one hit anyway. Okay. Just not going to super at all, or... Alright, sure, whatever. Well, yeah, this is the downside, I guess, because we don't have the AGL orb changing anymore. Like, what are we going to do? Just get 3 orbs for Gohan? I'm just going to do this. I don't care. If we revive, then that's actually good. If not, he's dead, because Gohan's going to kill him. 487, 489, okay. Super? Super? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a choice here. I'm actually not going to super with this guy because, well, maybe it doesn't even matter. Because I was going to say, because I want to fall below 50% HP, but I don't think it matters. I don't think we are going to take damage anyway. Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's do that. I'm going to do... I don't want to really damage him. Let's just do this. Actually, let's... I'm trying to not super with Gamma 2. There's no way he supers at the end. I refuse to believe it. Okay. Does this do damage? Not even close to enough, right? Yeah, not enough. Maybe his normal attack will damage Gamma 2, because I'm not super attacking with him. Because at the start of turn, we have to be below 58% HP for Gohan to get the chance to do an additional. Alright. Hopefully we take enough damage here. No, you super attacking. This entire video has been a nightmare to do. Yeah, then you're gonna take nothing. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just have Gohan destroy him. Goku's locked. This is 100% the turn where he would super right away now. I mean, this is a really good turn for Gohan, though. We have next to the Super Saiyan Goku and Piccolo here. I mean, we're getting the Dokkan attacks, so I don't think this guy's gonna live one hit anyway. We'll watch him super right away. Okay, we're gonna destroy him here. How much is this attack stat? 24.8 million. I'm not even gonna tap this. I'm kind of hoping he lives so we can get the additional. Don't kill him. Okay. There we go. So what, 23.8 million into 19.8 million? That's pretty good. All right, so at the very end, we did see him do an additional, which is what exactly what I wanted to see. So there we go. That is Gohan. Again, I really am not a fan of the active skill condition. But other than that, he's exceptionally good. I think the fact that they made him good without needing to transform is exactly what they needed to do because of how absurd the transformation condition is. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of the EZA for LR AGL Gohan. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.